One of the most unflinchingly brutal K-dramas to reach international acclaim has been Squid Game, a series with games so sadistic that it makes the Hunger Games look like child's play in comparison. Welcome to Binge TV, and today we'll be presenting you our binge or bin review for Netflix's Squid Game Season 1. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn notifications on for more videos like this one. Without further ado, let's begin. For Western audiences, K-dramas are mostly seen as an exotic commodity that few people might enjoy watching seriously. For those who are seasoned and avid fans of the genre, even Squid Game is shocking enough to sweep you off your feet. Squid Game is basically a show about a competition with around 456 entrants, in which billions are presented as prize money for those who win. The games are actually existing children's playground activities. Just in the first episode, half of the competitors are massacred in the most shocking scene of the series, a version of red light, green light, in which those who move after red light are killed on the spot. This is definitely not an innocent child's game, as the characters in the series will, to their misfortune, find out. The series stars Seong Ji-hun, an indebted gambler who also happens to be a divorced father who lives with his mom. Played by Lee Jung-hae, he works as a chauffeur and is so deeply in debt that he struggles to support his daughter. Next, we have Park Hae-soo and Cho Sang-woo, a classmate to Ji-hun and classic overachiever. He used to work as the head of an investment team and securities company who studied at the prestigious Seoul National University. Things aren't as bright, though, as he's wanted by the police for stealing money from his clients and engaging in embezzlement. Hae-soo serves as the foil to Ji-hun, as both come from different professional and financial backgrounds, yet end up entangled in the same sadistic games as the other characters do. Turns out that the games were also offered to several more people, exactly 456, who were deeply in debt. Those who participate in the games are forced to wear green tracksuits and kept under watch by masked guards wearing pink jumpsuits. The games are overseen by the front man, a mysterious figure who's always seen wearing a black mask and black uniform. Seems pretty innocent at first, doesn't it? Except for the fact that each of the games is a child's game made deadly to the nth degree. Just in the first game, spoiler alert, half of the participants are felled, and in another game, half of the remaining participants of that time are also casually murdered in more creative ways than the creators of Alice in Borderland could think. While this is not the first deadly game where characters are murdered left and right we've seen on TV or film, it's the way the violence is presented that makes this series so gritty. The violence here is both intimate and impersonal. The shooters in the pink jumpsuits are just normal people with no empathy or remorse for what they're doing, as if they were employees at an ice cream factory where the clients are nonchalantly murdered for choosing the wrong flavor. The violence is incredibly unempathetic, and while the cinematography and direction are one of the show's strongest points, it does not hold back on showing viscerae, blood, and death galore. Don't be fooled into thinking that the game makers and overseers are safe from the game's rules, though. Even the pink overseers are murdered by the masked man when he needs to keep their loyalties in check. What makes the series so brutal isn't just the violence, though that's a big part of it. It's the sheer hopelessness that's present in every episode from beginning to end. Either the characters die, or they most likely die anyways because they are in debt. This is best illustrated in one of the episodes where the surviving players are allowed the opportunity to leave after the first bloodbath, and end up returning of their own free will because they need the money that badly. The series is also very inclusive and does a deep dive into the characters, even the supporting ones' backgrounds. There's a North Korean defector trying to use money to get her family to cross the border, and another migrant worker from Pakistan in financial strain, just like the main characters are. It's a harsh reality for people in and out of the games, and in and out of Netflix. Even a sliver of a chance at winning the billions offered in the games is better than no chance at life in modern society, though that chance might mean a cold death instead of a life of misery. Did we mention that all of this is covered just in the first 3 episodes? The series features a healthy and well-written dose of world building, amplifying its ramifications and raising the stakes with each passing game as we start learning more about why the games exist, including reasonings such as the harvesting of human organs from the killed, providing amusement for the wealthy upper class in an eerie modern representation of ancient Roman customs, even including bets by white Westerners and the fetishization of murder. Yes, there are people who'd pay to watch the Squid Games for fun, just like we're watching it for entertainment from the comfort of our homes. The series is relatively slow. There's one season of 9 hour-long episodes that you can binge relatively fast. The game is a capitalistic social commentary that shows that no matter what happens, if you get dealt a bad hand, you're dying. Here, people are sacrificed for the better of the community, be it for entertainment or be it for the survival of the players. The series wonders how people would rather choose a game to the death than spending their whole life paying an impossible debt. So, what about the acting? Anyone who's watched the show can testify that the actors grasp the context of the show greatly. The acting is incredibly solid, as well as the directing. You can easily understand the characters' struggles and empathize with them. Except for one thing. The supposedly Western overseers of the game, which are meant to be those who pay for the games, it's quite obvious that they are stereotyped. In an interview with The Guardian, Squid Game actor John D. Michaels, who plays VIP-1, explained why the English cast comes across comparatively poorly. It's different for every show, but non-Korean performers often act with dialogue that is translated by a non-native, sometimes even by Google Translate, so it can sound unnatural, he said. Not only that, but supposedly the actors had no context for their roles because they were told to play dirtbag millionaires, which, while done spectacularly since they acted just like that, still gives little leeway for a more complex acting role. On a more external level, the Squid Game has become such a great phenomenon because of how accessible it is. The show is filmed in Korean, though it is offered subtitled in 37 languages and dubs in 34 languages, allowing those who would rather not read the subtitles to enjoy it too. So what's our final verdict for Squid Game? Drum rolls, please. The cinematography, script writing, topics, and acting are all top-notch. It's no surprise that the series has gone incredibly viral worldwide and been turned into a $900 million franchise. We've given this series a 4.5 out of 5-star rating based on all of these factors. Now you tell us, what's your personal binge or bin rating? Do you think Squid Game is as good and accurate as people say, or is it perhaps an overestimation? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed today's Binge or Bin, and we'll see you next time for more.